Hi guys, happy Thursday. And happy New Year Eve. Thank the gods that this year is finally ending because it's ridiculous. It's been stupid. So, I was squeaking there for a minute. So yeah, what do you all plan on doing? Do you plan on staying in? Are you too old to party and, all that? I am. Well, no, I'm not, but I just don't care to party. I think it's ridiculous. And yeah, drinking, you guys know my opinion on drinking and all of that. But yes, I kind of wish now that I could go back to the 12 days of Yule and kind of, just kind of redo things a bit. But if I wouldn't have gone through, every virtue, all of it, I would not have ended up where I am now, and I'm just feeling better about the future, better about 2021, better about a lot of things. So the healing can begin. And yeah, so Hekate, she has been very in my face, and I love it. So thank you. Yeah, I did, I told you guys about how the little, candle working, I did a little devotional for her, and then it just, the candle just went poof, the holder. So this time, I took, some white sand, and then I put a little bit of black rocks on top, like craft rocks or something like that. And I gave her an offering of a black candle, so it's, devotional, it's going to be devotional daily, and then building that relationship up with her again. So keeping her keys, I really like that. The Hecaterian witchcraft, healing with Hekate, or Hekate, or Hekate, however you want to say it. But it is amazing. So I do really love keeping her keys. That channel is incredible. So thank you. I can't remember your name, but thank you for all the information that you gave. I love it. It is amazing. It is incredible. And I plan on doing a lot of work with, healing work with Hekate. So, alright, today we have the Hanged Man from the True Heart Tarot Intuitive Tarot guidebook and deck by Rachel True. Look at that. That is incredible. That is an incredible Hanged Man card. I've never seen a Hanged Man card like this. So it's very beautiful, very different. So I pick up a lot from that. I mean, there's a lot in there. There's just so much going on. It's incredible. I love the little heads inside of the, the tree up there. There's little heads and there's, little goats and things like that. So, very interesting card. And nice shiny glossy pages, which are beautiful. I love it. I love this deck, Rachel. Alright, so, on a high vibe, surrender, acceptance, release, internal work. Sacrifice, paradigm shifts. And on a low vibe, we have struggle, resistance, denial, submission, and myopic vision. Ooh. God, I hope that's not like myopic atrophy. So, the Fool has come a long way on their journey. It's time to pause and reflect. When you pull the Hangman, the Tarot wants you to take a beat before proceeding. Don't be pressured or hurried through any decisions. Analyze issues from all angles to gain perspective. I like this. I love your interpretations. It's so much better than most of these other card decks and books. The Hangman is a pretty straightforward card. There they are, hanging upside down from the Tree of Knowledge, but they're not tied down. The rays around their heads signifies the enlightenment that can be found by considering a new perspective. Sometimes you have to put yourself in an uncomfortable position to learn and grow. Surrender to the now, understanding that you do not know everything. So, yeah. Alright, if you're unsure of the best course of action, the best answer may be to do nothing. Let the situation breathe. Let the answer come to you. This pause will create a shift in energy and allow you to view things from a completely new angle. Use this deliberate period of inaction to explore your inner life and prepare for what's to come. Kind of like, New Year's coming. It's just, contemplation and really feel, thinking about what's coming. Now, the hangman could represent you or someone close to you who is feeling a bit stuck. Try to look at things with a new set of eyes. Maybe things have slowed down and you feel like you're in a holding pattern. Acceptance of where things are versus spinning in anxiety over how you wanted things to be is a crucial step forward toward movement. So release ego, release expectations, and release outdated attachments. In exchange, you'll get a needed pragmatic shift. Energy previously exerted fighting against reality is now freed up to create the desired future. This can apply to a lot of situations for a lot of people. So a spiritual epiphany may be on its way. I love those. Those are amazing. You may realize that sacrificing short-term pleasures for the greater good of long-term goals resonates with your higher self. For some, the hangman can bring a dawning realization that holding on to what's already gone is the very thing keeping you in stasis. In relationship dynamics, the hangman does not necessarily imply separation or a breakup, but rather a period of uncertainty or inaction. Roll with it before making any final decisions. This is the one of those only time will tell scenarios. So one partner might want to move things forward, while the other remains unsure. So both parties should sacrifice the need to control the outcome. Some couples may eventually find the inertia too much to bear, while others may realize an inability to release and let go after heartbreak is holding them back. It's really interesting. These go with a lot of what's going on in my life, and a lot of you are realizing and seeing these synchronicities. And blurry. There we go. Much better. Alright. So in professional life, the status quo may continue. Some may find an opportunity to appreciate or apprentice with a master in their field, while others learn the hard way that forcing someone's hand and trying to control a situation will not help them achieve the desired outcome. So, take this time to rest and regenerate. See what's been cleared or gleaned, gained or lost since your last self-check-in. I love that. It's beautiful. Now, if you pull this card in a low vibe, stillness speaks its own language, but staying in a stasis too long means you're stuck. Fear of failure or success may have you feeling indecisive, isolated, and or depressed. Get out of your head and reconnect with the rituals, people, and places that give you comfort. And ask yourself what you're putting off, what's stealing your joy, and what is within your power to shift. Surrender old negative behavior patterns and tune into your inner voice for guidance. I love this card. That is the best interpretation of the Hangman that I have ever read. Honest. It's beautiful. Alright, so here we have another snippet that correlates with the Hangman. Alright, so at 23, Rachel says, I was living in an apartment in New York's East Village, directly across the street from a building I had lived in as a small child. I had two random NYU undergrad bros for roomies. One was doing commercial work, and one was generally living a very Tama Janowitz slaves of New York kind of gal in the big city existence. My love life, meanwhile, hadn't so much stalled out as never really begun. My only relationship of any notable length had been with the gay college boyfriend. Oh, Rachel. So, where'd I go? Which at the time left me woefully unprepared for how to interact with a man not living a double life. That's difficult. I wasn't focused on romance when I met a dark-haired, cleft-chinned, chocolate-eyed, what in the name of the gods is his soul connection from another lifetime or timeline kind of vibe man. Ooh, I like that. I was schoolgirl smitten, and he was equally infatuated and bewitched by my charms. What right straight man that's not right in the head wouldn't be, attracted to you and your charms, or bewitched and infatuated? So, he was a grad school TA, a few years older, transplanted from England. Ooh. So he might have known the whole, European witchcraft, the traditional craft from Cornwall. Raised partly in France, he'd gone to Eton and had the posh accent to match. Oh, I love it. Anyways, half Jewish, half Italian, and completely mesmerizing to an American girl raised on the empty promises and fumbled passes of typical frat boys. Oh, he sounds just really, really yummy. Really. The next time we saw each other, we grabbed Indian food. Ooh, God, that sounds so good, of which neither of us ate very much. Then went back to my place and didn't leave my bed for 3 days. Oh my God, that would be amazing. Oh, this was not at all my style. I longed to be and courted and wooed. Exactly. Where'd the courting period go? Where is that? That's not existent. Non-existent. It was worth the break in tradition. I was, in turn, out a novice when it came to actually making love and or being sexually exploratory. He was the archetypal king of wands, delighted to indulge in something he clearly considered a fine art. I nicknamed him the Nomad Poet due to his extensive travel and his habit of writing me a poem every day. That is so sweet. For the next few months, we made love, shot black and white short films with the Super 8 camera, oh my God, and smoked a metric ton of Marlboro cigarettes and weed. I love it. I love it. Why not? Whenever I asked my cards about him, the Lovers, the Devil, and the Hangman would show up, which always had me, well, hung up. The Hangman brought a message of stasis and inertia, but what else? What does surrendering to the now really mean? In springtime, New York City comes to life in a way that rivals Paris, but spring also signaled my guy's inevitable departure back to London for the summer, possibly forever. Oh. One rainy May night, after handing over a thatch of love poems he'd written, Nomad Poet asked my relationship expectations. My desire for matrimony and monogamy popped to mind, but didn't ring true in this situation. I was completely in love, but also an occasionally practical girl. Our glaring difference was always status and class, pomp and formality, not the construct of race or a gap in intellectual compatibility. But our biggest problem was that his Lothario ways wouldn't work for me long term. Neither of us was ready to set down roots, and I knew he'd rarely resist sleeping with any woman he found intellectually intriguing. Never considered dating someone there was no future with, but it felt right in the circumstances. See, that's me. I totally agree. I finally realized why the Hangman kept showing up in my spreads. Listen, I said, I'm not looking to get married. I'm super focused on getting my career off the ground, and whatever this is probably won't last forever. Let's just enjoy each other right now. We spent as much time together as we could in that vein until the dreaded day he was off to Europe. He sent me daily packages of love poems. Within a few weeks, he sent me a ticket, along with a plea to join him. Oh, my friends and family told me to go. Oh, not to go. I sent them all postcards from Paris with a thoroughly pretentious quote. Nothing had been shattered except my illusions. Ooh. These were heady times, and they continued for a couple of years. I discovered my love of French film noir, Italian cooking, more sex. Oh, and more weed. I love it. I love you are my kind of girl. And the occasional psychotropic. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's fun sometimes. We traveled London, Paris, the Netherlands, and Jamaica, where he used his brand new Nikes as collateral to bribe our way out of being carted off in a paddy wagon for weed possession. Oh my God. We drank so much coffee at Cafe Mogador in the East Village that if you squint, you'll see our specters poring over poetry books. I delighted when the Nomad Poet introduced me to the philosophy of Pierre Felix Guattari and Gilles Deleuze and the aphorisms of Antonin Artaud. Though I told him I needed a break when we got to Martin Heidegger. We were a good fit. My vibe could mellow, de-stuff, and expand him, while his poetry, keen artistic mind, and intense sexuality woke me. I love it. Although with the artistic freedom that came with our relationship, there was plenty of upheaval, heartbreak, and tears, which is my future jump way of saying the stormy breakup inevitably came. There was distance and time between us for a while. Unlike the elastic, we snapped back towards our center. Now as adults, we are extremely close and cultivate a fully platonic, if flirty, friendship and with healthy boundaries, respect and admiration for one another. We remind each other of a very specific period in our lives, and we encapsulate each other's youths. That's beautiful. That's beautiful that you can have that relationship with him now. Even though he wasn't my forever soulmate, he was probably a soulmate. The life experience and growth we shared shaped us both into the people we are today. Perhaps I was in stasis during my time with him, but what I learned during that time was invaluable. That's beautiful. That is really beautiful. So I like the whole, idea of, being in stasis and trying to, contemplate what is going on, seeing the bigger picture, and just kind of going with it. I really like that. That is one beautiful card, and that is one beautiful story. I love that. I love that. So if you guys can see a little closer, there's like little heads in the trees. That's so cool. So yeah, it's just a very beautiful card. Very beautiful card. Very fitting too for today. Alright, let's check out some comments and do some shout outs here. Sweet, very bittersweet. I did do a blog on why Sabrina saved my life. Yeah, it was pretty in-depth. So, I did do that this morning, thanking the entire cast, especially Lucy Davis. Thank you, Auntie Hilda. That face, being completely, sick and just thinking you're dying, was insane. But then seeing your face, I was like, oh, it just brought me back to life. It literally did, so thank you. All of you. Somebody really needs to pick up Sabrina. They do. We need part 5. The Witch Wars. The Witches of Riverdale are coming. I don't want to read a comic. I will. But I don't want to. I'd rather see it on TV. Alright, comments. Let's see who and what is going on. Drew's Paranormal Vlog. I need to figure out the time difference so I don't miss you live. I don't know. I am 1:06 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, United States. So it's pretty interesting. It's very interesting. Our time frames are just really screwy. Alright, Kim Lehman. Hi, my love, my sis. All of these cards are amazing. She has such a gifted interpretation of them. She does. I have a lot of work to do on myself. I'm going to keep trying, not giving up. Awesome videos. Always, Ryan. Thank you, my love. Amazing reading you did for me today. Oh, you always do a fantastic job on these, and with all of your hard work and experience, it really shows through when you do them. Thank you. I love you so much. Yeah, last night was pretty funny. 26 years of doing this. In less than 12 hours, it'll be 27 years. Frank! What are you doing? Chico! Yes, there he is. Yes, very good. He's doing very good. I miss you. Alright, Drew's Paranormal Vlog. See, Ryan, this card's for you today. Remember, we'll hopefully be chatting soon. Just to have to see Chris and organize a day for our interview. You'll love it. We're a cool bunch, I promise. Cool. By the way, the other channel I interview on is Age of Darkness. Thanks, Ryan. You're amazing, buddy, and don't ever think you're not. Aw, thank you. I love you. Alright, Drew's Paranormal Vlog. Ryan, I love that you're telling the 12 Days of Yule, as it shows that all paths are truly one, just that we have many branches of the tree to get to the top and the afterlife. I don't know. And Lilith is a part of it, whether people like it or not, and you better never give up. But God, no. Never gonna give up on my path. Gustavo! Candles are gonna be going. They are gonna be going. Full moon. Yes, it was. It was beautiful. Star of Lilith Spirit Board Practitioner. LOL next door. Be careful with Lilith. Tony Garcia. Hello, you. Hey, Ryan. How are you? I'm alive. Could you please put my name on again on La Santissima Muerte's healing box? Yes. Already did it. Gustavo. Careless. Tina J. Hi, my love. Cindy Miller. Star of Lilith, Spirit War Practitioner. You're communicating with Furfur now? Isn't Furfur the demon of love, marriage, and lust? Be careful. Just be careful with what kind of... Yeah, just be careful. Alright, Tina J, Kim Lehman, Ava, Wicca, Partial Sun, Isaac Bynum, hello. Michelle Lahorn, Diane Hannon. Hi guys. Jay Phoenix, hi my bro. Alright guys, I think that's it for, yeah. A lot of the comments don't load half the time, so yeah, it's just sucky. But, alright guys. Well, I hope you guys have a great new year, and yeah, let me know what you guys think below. So, and if you guys turn on the bell, it will let you know when I go live, so just make sure you do that. And if you want, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. But I love you guys with all my heart, all the way from Venus, all the way back down. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. So, everybody have a great day, and don't drink too much, and be safe. Just be safe, that's it. But have fun and be safe, at home, or something. I don't know, I'm shutting up. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.